There's a moment in One Piece where an old man, decades past his prime, looks his enemy dead in the eye mid-fight without a doubt in his mind that he was going to win. He didn't win.
Oh, my leg!
But it was one of the toughest moments in all of One Piece. And that's what matters. That man is Gan Fall. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand why he is in the top 3 of the entire Skypiea arc. Before the Straw Hats ever set foot in Skypiea, Gan Fall was already its rightful ruler, its god for decades. Not a warrior chasing power, a protector, ousted from his own throne by Enel and left to wander the skies as a masked mercenary for 6 long years. Most men, that kind of fall breaks them. Not Gan Fall. He kept fighting, quietly, without recognition, like a true hero for the people who no longer even remembered his name. Here's what makes what's coming so remarkable. Gan Fall is old, genuinely old, past his physical peak, and the story never lets you forget it. It's mentioned again and again that he isn't what he used to be. And yet, he's about to go toe-to-toe with one of Enel's strongest enforcers. Not survive, not stall for time. To run the fade with one of God's strongest angels with the sole intent of winning. Shura isn't some low-level grunt. He's a confirmed observation hockey user, someone who can sense attacks before they land. And Gan Fall, with no hockey of his own, matches him blade for blade with nothing but a lance and decades of experience. What is even more impressive is how insanely agile Gan Fall is in the fight.
That was a childishly obvious trick. I'm afraid you underestimated me.
And doing this at 66 is seriously insane. But then, it happens. Gan Fall outwits his opponent easily by flying over him to his other side, but landing behind him on Shura's bird. This is pure fighting IQ. And to think of it and execute it successfully on the fly in the heat of a fight is truly impressive. All while his enemy had observation hockey, and Gan Fall still managed to completely confuse him. But that's not all. He then proceeds to do one of the coldest displays of "I've already won" in One Piece. He stands there behind him, waiting for his enemy to notice. Bear in mind, he could have just stabbed him in the back with his lance. But this is Gan Fall we're talking about. He only fights for aura points, not to win. So when Shura finally notices and turns around, he swings at Gan Fall. But he doesn't flinch. Not one bit. I swear, I almost creamed the first time I saw this. Holy aura. And then he lands his impact dial at point-blank range, right on target, making Shura plummet out of the sky.
NANI?!
Gan Fall gets back on his bird and says with total confidence,
One more hit in the right spot should do it for him, hey, Pierre?
Think about what that moment actually is. Not a lucky punch, not desperation. An old man, calmly, correctly reads the fight in real time, stating that victory is one clean hit away. That's the whole story of who Gan Fall is in one exchange. He's not the strongest fighter in Skypiea. He's not flashy, but he is precise, composed, and one of the coldest fighters I've ever seen in One Piece.
Oh, my leg!
He doesn't finish the fight, but that doesn't erase what he proved. So when you think about the real MVPs of Skypiea, the ones who bled for that island without asking for the crown back. Gan Fall belongs right at the top of that list. A god who lost his throne and still fought like one till the very end. If you think Gan Fall deserves more respect, let me know in the comments. And subscribe, because there are a lot more underrated legends in this series worth talking about. Wiper is next.